right, we're live, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Bob, and this is Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden. I have my lovely group here. We're going to do some introductions in just a moment.
And Joey.
And my cousin Joey. Yes, he's here too. CJ's hacking up a lung. You good there? So, everyone, welcome back. It's Tuesday. I get so excited for Tuesday night now. I really do. Let's just review a little bit about what happened last week, because we had a pretty eventful session last time. We learned a lot of information. Before we get into anything, let's actually I have a couple of quick announcements. Everyone, if you don't know, I have a new guide series on the channel. It's on Descent into Avernus, one of my all-time favorite adventures that I ran. Also, the ending of it is on my channel. You can go see it. It's a great module, and I decided after I ran it that I wanted to create a guide series because it can be a little challenging to navigate, and I learned a lot running the adventure. So I have a bunch of those guide series on my channel. In fact, one of my more recent ones, the Dungeon of the Dead 3, got up to 3,000 views, which is really cool. So let's keep that train rolling. I'm going to have a new one coming out this week on the Vanthamper Villa. So if you're a Baldur's Gate fan, if you're a Descent to Avernus DM, head on over to my YouTube channel and check out the playlist. I will put that down in the description for YouTube. All right. So let's introduce the characters. Let's start with Joey.
Hey, what is up? I'm playing Rogal, Dragonborn Paladin, who recently saved his new squire and is now teaching him how to fight. So yeah, things are looking up for Rogal's personal relationships.
Everything's coming up, Rogal.
Yep. And Luke, your new squire. Although I don't know if he knows.
Hey, why did we put quotations on that?
Well, I don't know if he knows that he's your squire per se, but he wants to be with someone. He's alone. He has no one to take care of him or help him out in any way. So he's kind of clung to you guys, especially Rogal. You're right, because you did save his life from the lottery. So he does want to repay you. So maybe he would consider himself a squire. I don't know.
Okay.
The word squire hasn't come up in your conversations.
No, I don't think.
Gotcha.
I don't think it will.
You've called him your squire to us, I believe.
Yeah. Right.
Mm-hmm.
But it was more of like a cover story, correct?
I don't know. It's up to you.
All right.
Then we're going to go over to Stefano. Stefano, who are you playing?
Hey guys, I'm playing Julius Valerian, the Eladrin elf, growing increasingly paranoid by the day.
That's right. I forgot about that. You have that new flaw that you don't trust the 10-towners.
And one among our party.
That's now we have Luke, one of the 10-towners. CJ, who are you playing?
Greetings, friends. I am Edmund Brycean, friend to Elf and Man. Wink. I am the leader of the Three Musketeers here in Icewind Dale, where I and my companions go and solve the problems of the 10 towns. We are here to help everyone and end the endless winter.
That's right. And you find the weirdest crimes to solve. You end up solving the weirdest crimes.
We solve crimes and help people.
That's true. Sometimes solving is really a loose interpretation. Andrew.
I'm Elias Dawnstrider, human cleric of the Dawn of Lavender. So I'm good. I'm starting to get rather depressed by the absence of dawn in this place.
That's right. Yeah.
Endless winter isn't exactly fun when you're a cleric of dawn and there's no dawn.
I know, it's actually pretty sad. It's like It's the one thing that you can always look forward to, right? The sun.
Yep.
And
It's the one
It's-
thing I've had in my life, and it's not
That
there anymore.
song Lathanderans like to sing about it.
yes, 4
It's
famous Lathanderites actually: John, Paul, George, and forget that last guy.
Well,
Ringo.
actually, Saint Annie, the little orphan of
Oh yeah.
Lathander.
Oh, that patron saint. Yes, I forgot
Yes.
about her. Yes, there's a few of them actually that
Yeah.
have songs about this sun. Yes. Stefano, you know about bards, right?
Bards,
Bardcore.
my least favorite class.
The only character you've ever gotten killed. Your bard.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
right.
So let's dive into Icewind Dale here. As a brief review, last we met, the heroes were going to were interrogating. Actually, you interrogated quite a few people. You interrogated Prudence, dear Prudence, who was a Zentarum spy. Of course, she didn't come clean. She only really told Andrew's character, Elias, that she was part of the Zentarum. She kind of knew you, though, Andrew. How did she know you? Or at least, what did she know about you?
She didn't know me.
She didn't know you, but she knew something about you. She had a hunch.
No, she didn't. She was just spitting off fake news.
Well,
But she was a Zentarum.
that's for sure.
We should go and interrogate her again, really. Get
Yeah,
some
and
more,
we
facts.
might. You might have a chance.
but maybe
um,
not in the presence of other people.
No. You also interrogated a Dwergar that you captured on the ferry. And the Dwergar was very happy to talk, but he just gave some foreboding news, and that all the 10 towns are going to be destroyed.
Yeah, he was very uplifting.
Yeah. All right. After at the end of the last session, we had Danneth Waylen finally return from his trip to retrieve some gemstones for you. So we're going to start there. We'll start in the speaker's office, and Danneth will walk in to greet you. All right. Here we go.
Danneth, what word do you have of the outside world? Please tell us. What is going on in the other 9 towns?
Yeah, so Danneth doesn't look like his demeanor has changed since you last saw him yesterday. He still looks very angry, talks through his teeth, grunts and growls at you, and he tosses a bag onto the desk in his office. Got your gemstones.
Thank you very much. I see that the meeting perhaps did not go very well in Targos or Bryn Shander, wherever it was that you were.
He didn't head to Bryn Shander or Targos. He headed to Tourmaline, but he had to cut his trip short because of the blizzard that had come in earlier. So he headed back to East Haven.
So you didn't make it to Tourmaline?
He made it to Tourmaline, but he rode straight through to be able to get back here with the weather.
So
I take it that Imdra has informed you of what has gone on since you left.
She told me the gist. Looks like you were ambushed.
We were prepared for the ambush. It was more of we set a trap.
Well, did it work? Did you get the information you needed? What's going on in East Haven?
And I turn to Elias, as he's the one who
your secretary, Prudence, was a Zentarum spy. She is in your cells right now. She requires further interrogation. She stabbed me in the chest, but I survived. Took her prisoner. Some of her compatriots attacked at the same time. Others in Tarim, we killed them. There were Dwergar that also came in. Invisible dwarfs. We have killed all the Dergo. We have one prisoner again in your cells. You can interrogate them at your leisure. They were after the Shardolin, the stuff that horrible statue you had was made of. So we got attacked by two groups
I knew
of
that
people.
statue was cursed.
Yes, well, it's gone now, so maybe for the best. And then this man came out of nowhere. Said his name was Sephic. And attacked us as well and then vanished into the night. We have to research him more. We are concerned that the speaker of Targos, whose name is
Nerth.
Nerf, we're concerned he may be involved with the Zentarum in some way.
What do they want?
Prudence had been interacting with high levels of that town. What do they want? They all want power, money, influence. They want control. I do not know if they are behind the winter, but at the minimum they seek to take advantage of it.
Well, they also wanted this cauldron.
Yes, guard the cauldron well, as many people want the cauldron.
Imdra is going to have a personal retinue guarding the cauldron at all times from now on.
That's good. It must continue to be used as well while you have it. We must go now. We have to leave this town.
I'm actually afraid I have one last favor to ask of you.
Well, we are here to help in any way that we can. The people of East Haven. They've done so much for us and our friends in our time of need after our friend passed away.
Yes, Flair. I remember his name.
Yes, Fladrian. I don't know why everyone calls him Flair.
Because he burns so bright.
Yes, I believe it was something about the sun burning bright.
Solar
Yes.
Flare, that was his nickname.
Even I heard of that solar flare.
You see, it's starting to all come together now. If Prudence was a spy, which it's hard to believe that she's been working for me for the last 3 years, and I didn't catch wind of any of this, but I do believe you. I'm sure that over further interrogation we can get more out of her, but you see, the thing is, lots of strange things have been happening in the 10 towns. In fact, as you know, Lac Dinashir is home to Caer Dineval and Caer Koenig. I trust, even though we are rivals, I trust my fellow speakers when they speak to me directly. And Trovis, have you come across him in your paths?
Yes, Trovis. I'm good friends with Trovis. He and I go way back.
Well,
he introduced me to these. Well, he introduced me to the adventurers.
no kidding. Well, I'm glad that you
Introduced
have some
Ragal
reference
and
for
I.
this, because when I spoke to him at the council meeting last week, he mentioned that there were some items that have gone missing. Just things were out of sorts. And, well, at first I thought it might be the Dwergar that you had mentioned, but I had no knowledge of the Zentarum. And now I'm fearing. You see, Crannoc Siever, the speaker of Caer Dineval, he didn't show up to the meeting. I had heard he'd fallen ill, but there was no representative sent. And now I'm starting to think if this is a pattern around Lac Dinashir, then perhaps some terrible tragedy has befallen him.
Well, that's where we're headed right now.
You're headed to
Caer
Caer Dineval?
This is Chance would have it.
Were we?
hmm
You kind of look at him.
We had a rumor of
It
Dwergar.
There is a. That's where we're going, guys.
The last of the Dwergar.
Well,
There
I'm
we
worried
found-
about Crannoc.
found a map.
And yeah, you found a map last time, just to refresh your memory. You found a map last time at the Dwergar ferry. And it had
Yes,
a
yes,
post in Caer Dineval. So Danneth says that he says, I'm worried about Crannoc. You know, people do get sick from time to time, but to miss a council meeting, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like him. I'd love for you to go to the keep at Caer Dineval and just make sure that he's okay and that he hasn't been seeing any Zentarum or Dwergar activity.
That sounds reasonable.
Was Nerth at the meeting as well?
Yes, there were only 2 speakers that did not come to the last council meeting. Crannoc, as I mentioned, and the speaker from Dugan's Hole, which, off the top of my head, I can't remember right now, but I will look it up while you discuss.
Now,
I've spent some time here, but I've never gotten into Dugan's Hole. Kind of wanted to go there.
Nor should you.
I stare at Edmund.
You mentioned there was a blizzard that stopped you from going all the way to Targos.
Well, it just got so heavy and thick, I decided to turn around, or I should say, come right back rather than continue. Edgra Dermut. She's the speaker of Dugan's Hole. She never comes to the meetings, though, so it's not too alarming.
I was playing a player.
Too much to do in Dugan's Hole.
What?
Dugan's Hole, too exciting to leave.
I have a question. I don't know if my character has been informed that anytime Sephiroth comes near, a blizzard shows up.
I don't think so. Unless Joey or CJ want to tell you something.
But we can't be sure that, like, I mean, the weather out here is pretty terrible, so...
Right.
Well,
Stefano thinks it's odd that it reached all the way out there.
Yeah.
If it reached all the way out there.
Okay, so Danneth, unless you have anything else to say, Danneth will kind of motion towards the door that he's got much to contemplate, and he's got to decide with Imdra all of the new safety measures that they're going to,
fantastic. I'm going to grab the gemstones.
Pick up the gemstones. Damn it!
No!
No, I said it first.
So Elias, you grab the gemstones just as Edmund was reaching for it. Elias, though, snags the gemstones. However, there are 4 of them in there, and they're each worth, supposed to be worth 500 gold each.
500 gold.
Give one to me, give one to Edmund, and keep 2 for yourself.
I give 1 to Edmund, 1 to Julius.
No!
Yep. And I give the last one. I give the last one to Regal. I bless it as I give it to him.
But it's funny that you do that, though, because I'm sure Rogal was looking at you, divvying them out, being like, "Here's for Edmund, for Julius, 1 for myself."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 500 gold.
Muffin walks up to your feet and puts out a wing.
I slap it. We got 2,000 gold. That's pretty insane.
Give it to Luke instead. He might spend it better.
No, I'm not giving it to Luke.
Muffin pecks at your foot a couple times and then walks away.
Yeah, you guys need to learn about community organizing. Alright, you can't simply just invest every cent you have on yourself.
This sure sounds a lot like socialism to me.
I'll give the Muffin a little tidbit of food. A little dried fish.
He's not really a puffin. He doesn't even eat. But
No.
you
Wait,
can try.
we each just got 500 gold, essentially, but in like a gem.
Yeah.
So we
So,
have to liquidize.
well, that actually may be a little bit of a problem.
It's a huge problem.
It's
What's the huge
kind
problem?
of a problem.
All that gold. Gems are fucking worthless.
I just
No,
put
they're not.
500 gold on my profile. That's what I
They
heard.
are-
I heard 500 gold.
Like, I'm gonna
They
have to
are
trade
not
these to
worthless.
like at least like half price.
They are
No,
not
you trade
worthless.
the gems. Essentially the way that I've understood it is that
there a bank?
Carrying one 500 gold gem is a lot lighter than carrying 500 gold coins. So it just means like you have 500 gold. It's just easier to carry.
No, but like, it is a. I can't. It's like one item to trade, right? Like, if I wanted to buy.
Yeah, but someone will give you change. Maybe, I don't know. You'd have to ask. You'd have to ask the DM. But I would assume you could get change
me?
for gems.
I don't think so. I don't think they're like.
We just treat them as
like,
gold, right, Bob?
I'm trying to buy
I'm
this,
going.
this like shaving cream. Here's $10,000.
Going to the currency exchange.
Yeah, I'm going to stop in the bank on the way
let's
out
go.
and get
Let's
my
go
gold.
see Simon, the banker.
I
Yeah.
really want a
Yeah, let's
stick
go
of
to
gum.
We gotta go to like a bank.
There's no banks
Where's the Monopoly man at?
There's no banks in.
in Icewind Dale. No,
Wait,
people put
what?
their money in like a stuffed fish in their house. Like it's a
There's no
There's no-
collector bank.
no. This is Icewind Dale, everybody. This is like pretty much the wilderness with like a couple of towns. Dukin's Hole has 50 people in it. Like if there was even a bank, like it would employ half the town.
You have to go to Bryn Shander for the bank.
That might be more plausible. Yeah. I am going to say though that people will be able to barter with you and give you perhaps gold in return with purchases. It depends on what you want to buy and where you go.
All right, great.
Yeah, maybe an armory might have that. Kind of
Also, if you're going to make a big purchase, it might be even easier to, get the gold or something like that.
Yeah. Actually,
So,
come on. We should probably buy Luke some armor.
So,
It's
if you
weed
want
business.
to,
I think you may need to buy Luke some armor.
so I believe you want to all take a long rest. Am I correct?
I thought we just took one.
Yeah.
Oh, did you? Did I miss something?
I thought we slept and he came in the morning.
Oh, gotcha. Yes, yeah. Mhm. Okay, so yeah, you're well rested then. So if before you leave for your journey, if you'd like to take a moment to shop and buy anything you can.
You guys go and shop. I'm going to go for a smoke. I'm going to go and sneak off and maybe to have another word with Prudence.
Sure.
I'm gonna take Luke shopping.
Okay. CJ, what does Edmund want to do?
I mean, he's probably gonna go take a. He'll go shopping, maybe. See what he can find.
Let's meet in an hour by the dogs, by the sleigh.
That sounds like a good idea. Does that sound good with you, Julius? What do you want to do?
I don't really need to buy anything. I might tag along with Elias because I'm out of. I don't have a ton of information.
Okay, we can do that.
And Elias said something last session about not trusting a 10-towner that Julius agreed with.
What did he say?
I think we were talking to Imdra, and I was like, "Oh, where were you? Where were you during this whole thing?" And Elias was like, "Yeah, it's very convenient that you kind of just showed up just now," or something like that.
Mhm,
It was just
that's
one comment that he made.
I'm starting to get a little disillusioned with the 10-towners and their rejection of Lavender.
All right, so Elias and Julius will go on their own, and Edmund and Rogal and Luke will go shopping.
Ugh.
Let's go
Like-
shopping.
like you like but like you're kind of coming with us.
No.
You're going with him. All right, so let's do this. While I talk with Julius and Elias, the two of you, if you want to buy things, you can look in the player's handbook. And as we have said, things are double prices, but you have plenty of gold now. So decide what you want to buy, and if there's anything that you think you might need that's not in the player's handbook, let me know, and I'll give you some options. Okay. Elias, so you tell the group, we'll meet back in an hour. You are thinking about heading back over to Prudence, perhaps. I would assume you all head to the inn to pack up your stuff, and then you're kind of just doing last minute, kind of like tying things up, right? Basically.
Yep.
Okay, so you're heading out of the inn, and you see Julius tagging up behind you, running up to catch up. Julius?
Hey. Elias.
Oh, hey, Julius. I was just going for a smoke.
Oh, I don't smoke.
Hmm.
But,
Drugs are not cool, man.
I find it... I need something to forget about the absence of dawn in this dark place.
yeah, I agree.
Dismal town folk.
This place is... And I just got here, but it's already getting to me a little bit, too.
Oh, it's getting to me. The dark.
I feel, pretty suspicious. I don't know who to trust. But,
I was gonna...
Mhm.
I was going to take a walk to the town hall and maybe have another word with Prudence. Perhaps you'd like to come with me. Perhaps we
Yeah.
can persuade her to give us some more information now she's had time to think.
maybe see if that dwarf wants to cough up any more information.
Well, I think the dwarf is a lost cause. I don't think he has much information to cough up.
Well,
But there's
did we show him the map?
Prudence. Yes, we showed him the map. He
Okay.
he admitted that there was a settlement there, but kind of said we would never be able to stop them.
Hmm.
But Prudence knows about the Zantara, and we must find her contact.
Yeah, and I'm curious what a secret network of spies wants with a cauldron that creates food.
Probably money.
At that point in the conversation, Elias and Julius, you see a raggedy-looking woman. Her coat is all dirty and ripped. Maybe it doesn't even look like it keeps her that warm with the cold here. But she kind of walks with a little bit of a limp towards you, and she kind of looks up, and she offers out a hand, asking you to spare some food or some coin.
I want to look at her closely to see if she's familiar to me.
Yes, Andrew. She's familiar to you. Her name is, as you know, Beldora.
Oh! She's in this town.
She says, "Please, sir, some coin or food?"
So I'm going to give her... What have I got? I give her 5 silver pieces.
"Oh, bless you."
Thank
And
you.
she looks to Julius, and she says to him, "Would you know where I could get food?"
Well, there's an inn over yonder, and I point in the direction of the inn that we've been staying at.
Well, you see, and she's mostly looking at you, Julius. I'm afraid I've been banned from that place. The owner didn't want me around. I do have 5 silver now. Would you be able to procure some food?
Yes, Julius. Perhaps you could go and get some food for the poor woman. I will stay here.
All right. I will. I'll be back.
Oh, bless you, child.
You
And
keep
she
the
hands
4.
you. She
You
hands
keep-
you some silver pieces that Andrew just gave her.
You keep the 4. I only need 1.
Oh, bless you, really. Bless you. She looks like she's about to cry.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll see you in a little bit.
All right, so Julius, you head into the tavern or the inn.
Yes.
All right. Just as Julius enters, she stands up straight and says, "Jesus Christ, what the hell? You working with a kid?" Actually,
Well,
who's Jesus?
Well,
She
hang
says,
on.
Lathander, hell.
Lathander.
You
I
working
say
with
to
this kid? Who's this?
I say to her, well, a tinker's debt is always paid.
Okay. Well, what do you got for me?
Oh, hello, Belladora. You're
Yes,
looking
yes.
good these days.
Yes,
Very
Elias.
healthy.
She does a curtsy and says, "Yes, the pleasantries are done now. I don't have much time. I have some information for you. What do you have for me?"
So do you know Prudence? She worked at the town hall. She was a member of the Zatarum. They tried to take the cauldron. I'm sure you're aware we brought a cauldron of plenty to this town. She tried to take the cauldron for us with some accomplices. We killed the accomplices. We captured her. She's in the town hall jail. We're going to interrogate her again now. She admitted to be a member of the Zatarum. I could get nothing else from her. So they're up to something around here.
Somebody, a commoner, is walking by you. Two commoners are walking by on the street, and she hobbles over again, and she says, "Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you." Are you kidding me? They've infiltrated East Haven?
They had. There may be more of them. But Prudence is exposed now. And the head of Targus also may be one of them as well.
Well, I can tell you for certainty he is, because Bryn Shander just started doing human sacrifices again. Or, excuse me, human sacrifices.
Ah.
The word on the street is Nairth convinced Duvessa Shane to do that.
So he seems to be a member of the Zatarum, trying to make things worse and worse in the 10 towns to gain influence.
Yes.
But
That's
it's
what
not
it
just the
seems.
Zatarum here. We've also come across the Arcane Brotherhood.
Actually, and she looks around, that's why I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
You see, the Arcane Brotherhood have an ally, a sympathizer of sorts. And he's in Icewind Dale. Didn't think this was going to be a problem. But I don't know his name. All I know is that he has important information that the Arcane Brotherhood wants. And the word is that, well, he's a prisoner at Revel's End. You know, the jail, the one that's up north. You would know this. So it's at the very northern tip by the Reged Glacier. It's the most furthest point on Icewind Dale.
Revel's
Furthest
End.
north. Revel's End. Revel. Mm-hmm. You know of this place. You've heard of
Right.
it. It's basically a supermax prison. No one... When you go there, you basically, you go away for a while. Very few people have been released from it, but it is possible. But a lot of serious criminals go there.
And what can you describe this person to me?
All I know is that he goes by prisoner 237. The Arcane
seek him
Brotherhood
out.
are looking to spring him free. He's got some very important piece of information. They're talking about it in Bryn Shander.
So we have been told the Arcane Brotherhood are looking for the lost city of Frefwil or something.
I don't...
Yifrin.
Lithrin. Have you heard anything
she
about
seems
that?
to make a mental note of that, Yithrin.
Lithrin.
Well, I haven't heard that, but perhaps this man has something to do with it. You should get to him and find the information. And if you have to, kill him.
Kill him?
So that he can't tell the Arcane Brotherhood whatever secret he has.
Oh, okay. What do you think we should do with Prudence?
I don't know, you left her in the jail?
Mm-hmm.
At this point, you might as well let the speaker take over.
Hmm.
If she hasn't given you any information at this point, time may be the only factor.
I think you're right.
Thank you, young man. And Julius comes out with like a bowl of porridge or something, and she takes the food from you. Oh, bless you. I haven't eaten this much in days.
Yeah. No. Okay. You're welcome.
And she looks at Elias and says, "It was nice to talk with you. I'll be on my way."
Bless you, poor woman.
And she kind of heads out. But she does look back once to see if you kind of understand what she was saying.
I look back like this.
Okay.
I lean into Elias and I say,
You open your eyes wide. Gotcha.
I lean into Elias and I say, what'd I tell you? 10-towners suspicious, huh?
Yeah. I think there was more to her than meets the eye.
It's just gonna make it worse.
Rogal, what are you buying?
Alright. So yeah, like I walk in with like Luke into like the armor. I'd like to buy Splint for myself. And I'd like to can I trade it? Like would Luke be able to fit in my chainmail?
I don't
Get the
think
armor
so.
stretcher.
I don't think so.
The what?
I think it would need to be fitted to him. It would take time and some cost.
Could I
involved in it.
trade in my set of chainmail for a human set of chainmail?
Yes, I would say. Well, not a perfect trade. That's used, so they can maybe give you some money back for it that you could apply to your purchase.
Yeah, I'd like to try and
Give me a persuasion check to see how you can talk up your price, and then what we'll do is I will give you back, depending on what you get, 40%, 30%, or 20, depending on the roll. 10, 15, 20.
Yeah.
Right.
I'd also like to. Is he good with a shield? Like,
He is,
do you think?
well, So for those of you at home watching, Luke, our newest sidekick, we're using Natasha's rules for sidekicks. He is a warrior. So he does gain, we have just bumped him to first level right now. After last session, he is first level sidekick, which means he has proficiencies with weapons, I believe, all simple and martial weapons, and all armor.
I'm assuming shields is included in that.
I believe so. You know what? It gains proficiency with shields and all simple and martial weapons. Yep.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna buy him I guess like a used set of chainmail, as well as a long sword and a shield.
Used set?
Or sorry, I'm sorry.
Poor quality set. Your
Trade
finest
in
poor quality
my
set.
chainmail. Buy myself Splint. Buy him.
All right. So what's the total?
Give me
so
your
what's the-
forest quality chainmail, sir.
what's the total?
I'm
of
going to
the-
buy you a new car, son. Show me your cheapest lot.
Only the finest for Luke. So what's your total gold value, and then you're gonna double it.
So I guess the chainmail, the Splint, and the sword and shield come out to 300.
Okay, so you would. I would say so. So I would say you could trade in your armor, and use the gold. Use the entire gemstone to purchase that.
Can I possibly get 100 gold out of him?
No, because it would double the cost. Remember?
It would. Wait, what?
Remember that everything's double the cost here in Icewind Dale because it's hard to get goods in.
Oh, everything is double the cost. Oh.
Yeah, so if you had 300, it would, let's say, double to 6. I would say if you trade in your armor and you were to give them the gemstone, you could make that work as the purchase. What do you need money for? Come on. That's what the shopkeeper says to you. What do you need money for?
Yeah, you've got us to provide for you.
I've got 2 words. Come on.
Consider the sun. He needs
I-
no money to rise and fall.
Are you all of a sudden shopping with Rogal?
No, I'm just whispering in his ear.
I did want some amount of cash.
Well, then don't buy the
Don't buy the
splint.
shield.
Oh God.
Don't get
the
Luca-
splint is 200 times 2
I know.
alone.
Well, don't
I
get Luke the shield. What's the shield cost?
No,
5.
actually, I don't need the Splint. Whatever. It's just 1
Okay.
AC. What's the worst that could happen?
You're
Famous last
super.
words.
Constitution man, anyway.
Rogal would spend all his money.
Yeah, Rogal would give all his money away, to be fair.
No,
He gave it all to
I've been
kobolds
desperately
before.
broke this entire campaign.
So you're not going to get the splint, which would give you 400 extra back. So you're really only spending 200.
200 gold. And does he have like gold to give me, or should I buy some stuff?
You could get some gold back for the gemstone. Yeah.
Like 200 gold?
Yeah, easily. Yeah.
300 gold?
Whatever the difference would be,
It would be 300.
then that's what you would get back.
Oh, perfect. All right, cool.
All right, CJ, what are you buying?
Okay, so I've typed it into chat, but I'm actually
Oh, I
gonna
didn't see.
do this. So I'm gonna buy. I wrote 5. Well, whatever. So 5 more oil flasks because I used some of them. A chain, a lock. Now I think I tried to buy ball bearings and caltrops, but it was really hard to get them the last time I tried to buy them.
Okay.
And then what?
Okay, sounds good.
And then a longbow and 20 arrows.
Nice. So the total there, is that doubled already, or is that the original price?
That's doubled
135?
already. Is 135 gold.
Okay, 135. You can get whatever the difference. I can't do math, everybody. So you just gotta.
It's actually like 2 gold more than I had in gold after I picked up all of Flair's gold.
Okay, so then you just have your gemstone basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Which, I think you don't cast spells, but gemstones can be valuable to wizards. So
Yeah. If we run across any wizards,
you might.
they might want this gemstone.
All right. Well, it seems like you've all had a productive day. Julius got some porridge. Rogal and Edmund got some weapons and armor and some items. Elias, and if Julius and Elias, I know that you didn't roleplay or list out anything, but if you need to buy anything before you go, just mark it in your character sheets and let me know, later if you bought anything. Okay?
I actually think I'm gonna get a short sword.
Oh, good. Okay, perfect. And Elias, anything for you?
Just gonna buy some more tobacco.
Okay. I like this new pipe thing you got going on here.
Yeah, it's accumulating addictions.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Elias smokes now.
Well, he's very depressed for the sun.
It's a bad habit. He kicked it years ago, but it's coming back.
All right. To Caer Dineval, everyone, shall we?
Yeah. Can we skip there?
Onward. Travel by map.
And by skip, you mean like hopping?
Oh yeah. I mean
Yeah.
full on Wizard of Oz skip.
Mhm.
Gotcha. So to from East Haven to Caer Dineval, it's going to take you. The average distance would be 4 hours, because we go okay, perfect. So it's going to take you 4 hours or so, maybe a little longer, maybe a little less. We'll do a group survival check, and that could shorten or lengthen the time, and then we'll determine how many cold checks you'll need to take. So why don't we do survival checks as a group? We'll see how many successes we get.
All right, so
Survival for the whole group. So everyone's going to make them, and depending how many you get, the successes you get will have a better chance of getting there quicker.
just one, right?
Looking good so far.
Yes, just one. So it looks like Elias got a 16, Rogal got a 19, Julius a 12, and Edmund an 11. So I'm going to say you can...
Doesn't Luke have to take a survival check?
No, he's a sidekick. He's letting you navigate. Okay, so I'm going to say that you find the most direct route. You can shave an entire... We'll say you can cut the time in half. When it's good weather, you're able to navigate well. So that's going to be 2 cold saving throws. Constitution saving throws. From everybody.
If I use my blessed, can I do it after I roll or before I roll?
You can do it after.
All right. How many did you say? 2?
2.
Ooh. Can I use my
Edmund.
bless?
You can use it, yeah.
That's good.
Ooh, Julius.
That looked like a 20 to me on the board.
No, I'm good. I
All
did.
right, so
Nice.
just let's
I'm
call
ignoring the
out.
second one. It was a double thing, so I got 19 and 24.
Yeah, exactly. Let's call out your passes and fails here. We have 2 successes from Elias. Rogal, what'd you get?
I got a 10 and a 13.
Damn.
Edmund a 10 and a 13.
I failed one.
Okay, so Julius has 1 failure, and Rogal, what'd you have?
An 11 and 16.
Okay, so Rogal passes the cold saving throws as well. Okay, so the only one took a level of exhaustion would be Julius.
So, wait, would Luke
Alright.
not take this though? Because this is like the cold, right?
Yeah,
Like this.
yeah. I could roll for him. He got a 19 and a 17.
He's killing it.
He does live in the 10 towns, so it's, I think it's a fair game here. All right, so the group heads to Caer Dineval. I'm going to read you the approach here. Now, Caer Dineval, you probably would know some basics about it as you approach. Luke is also, being a 10-towner, if you ask him any questions, he may or may not know some extra information, so you can always kind of look to Luke if you don't know something about the towns. But Caer Dineval is one of the smaller towns. It only has about 100 people living in it, give or take. You also know that Caer Dineval gets its name because there is a keep at the top of the hill in the town, whereas Caer Konig's castle had been destroyed long ago. Let's see here. So, approaching the Caer. Yeah, so a small castle can be seen in the distance as you approach from the south. I'm going to actually switch over the map so you can see it too. Here's Caer Dineval.
No, it's all black.
Lighting. I'll take off the lighting. All right.
Oh, there we go.
So it's actually a very uniquely designed town. It's basically one main road that kind of arcs around one of the inlets of Lac Dinashir. You can see that there is a long winding road that heads uphill towards the keep at the top of the hill, which is right on the eastern section I'm pointing to now in Roll20. Yep. And you're going to be approaching from the west. That's where you're headed from East Haven. So you can see this kind of like crescent moon-shaped road that kind of circles the inlet, and the town is all along that main road. Homes, shops, all mixed in. All right.
Where were the dwarfs supposed to be on the map? I've forgotten. Can we look at the map and remind ourselves?
Yeah, so the map, unfortunately, was a map of the 10 towns. It wasn't a map of Caer Dineval. You just know that there was a mark on the map that was labeled Denev's Rest. So there's no map of East Haven to determine where it is.
Wonder what this ruin is down here.
Oh, that ruin there?
Maybe
Huh?
that's Denev's Rest.
It might be.
Wait,
So,
Do we spot it from where we're at?
not necessarily. No, you're heading in from here, but there are a couple of people in the streets. I'd say you got there pretty early, so it's probably only morning at this point.
So we
Still
should be
morning
heading
at
to
this
the
point.
keep, correct?
Well, let's ask around and see if anyone's noticed anything strange.
I'll accost one of the people. Hey, you there?
Yeah.
I'll point to somebody random.
Yes,
I'm
Yeah, you
Elias.
see a
You are good at interrogating people.
that's your new role. You're the interrogator.
The interrogator, yeah.
Yeah, you see a
Uh,
couple of people headed to the docks. They look like perhaps they're going to head out on the lake. And you stop them in the road, and they ask what they can do for you.
You folk, you heading out on the lake?
Gonna go ice fishing.
You may have heard of
Must-
us. We are
You're
the
the-
Three Musketeers.
Huzzah! The Three Musketeers! And we do it in
Huzzah.
unison as best as we can.
I do not participate.
Rogal is just slightly off.
The two fishermen look at you. They kind of scratch their heads. They kind of look at each other and they don't know what to make of it. Let's see.
We're looking
Have
for the
they heard of you?
speaker here, Crannoc Siever. How can
Oh,
we
they
find
rolled a
him?
20. They have heard of you. They have heard of you. Yeah, a couple of our neighbors from East Haven who came up throughout the week mentioned that a group of adventurers were in the town. Must have been the ones they were speaking of.
Must be. We are the Three Musketeers. I am
but you're-
Edmund Brycene, friend to Elfin Man. Wink. This is Elias Dawnstrider, servant of Lathander. And here's Rogal.
At your service.
Like, wait.
not even mentioning Julius though.
I'm just standing there. I don't care.
he's too tired to worry about this.
Well,
He looks
Introducing the
exhausted.
Three Musketeers.
I'm just giving this ice fishing dude the side eye, wondering if ice fishing is a code for something.
the man catches your stare and says, "What's wrong with this one?"
He is friends with a bird.
The journey has exhausted him. He gets
Tiring day.
he gets sick when he travels.
Oh, not from the 10 towns, I see.
No, he's from the south.
Ooh, Southerners.
But- So, have you heard? What's with your Crannoc cigar, your speaker? Where can we
Oh.
find him?
Speaker Siever. Well, wouldn't we all love to know? No one's seen him.
No one's seen him.
It's been
For how
weeks
long?
since he's. It's been weeks since he's been among the townsfolk. I
Where
think
does he live?
he lives at the keep, obviously, but some people have said that they. Yeah, it's obvious to him. It's like it's like the It's like the mayor's-
Obviously, we wouldn't need to ask
Yeah.
you now, would we?
obviously he's at the keep, but we haven't seen him amongst us in quite some time. Some people say he does still give updates and speeches from atop the Caer, but I don't know. Never get too close to him. It's been weeks.
Who's in charge at the keep currently?
Yeah, who's
Crannoc.
keeping you from being all lawless citizens and doing whatever it is that you want? Why are you not performing a purge or, I don't know, just committing crimes left
Why
and
are-
right?
Why are all the
wouldn't-
windows intact?
Yeah, why?
Yeah, because-
It's
they-
not bolted down, still where it belongs.
And do you think society just devolves into like madness and
Right.
chaos?
There's
Don't
only
you, don't you know
100 people
anything about
here.
your town? Get the hell out of here.
There's 100 people here. They all know each other. They're probably related.
He says, I think you got us mistaken with Dugan's Hole.
Yes, we haven't visited that particular town yet. I
Lot
have
of,
another question for you, my
there's
man.
a lot of inbreeding at Dugan's Hole.
No.
I have
that-
another question for you. Have
that
you
is
heard of a
actually-
place?
That is actually not a joke. That's
That's a fact.
legitimate.
Are you serious?
and that's a fact, yes.
Oh,
That
man.
is a fact.
I want to go back to session 0 and start in Dugan's. Sounds
we
like a
all
weird
From
place.
there.
No.
We're all from there, and we're all related. We're all second cousins.
I mean, think about it. Like I have a very large extended family. Like Joe, you know, like we probably have, if we got both of our sides of the family together, it would be like easily 25 people, 30 people.
Oh yeah, no, that
Like-
would definitely be like 30. Actually,
Yeah.
more now if you count the babies.
If you count the babies,
God.
yeah. So
You're like,
a
40.
a whole town of 50 people. It's just the math doesn't add up.
A town of like our family.
So the two fishermen say, well, you know, I'd like to think that we from Caer Dineval, you know, have impeccable manners.
That's That's clearly evident. I apologize for any implications I may have offered.
I mutter so that Edmund can hear me and no one else. No, you're not.
The other fisherman speaks up and says, well, that may be true about our manners, but there's also that mercenary group that the speaker hired just a few months ago.
And where did he hire the mercenaries from?
Can't really say. I'm not too sure.
Do they have a name?
They go by the Black Sword.
Oh dear. Tell me, are they at the keep as well?
Yeah, sometimes they come into town to patrol and get supplies, but for the most part they stay in the keep.
And have you ever heard of a place called Dinev's Rest?
Oh yeah, we're gonna pass by it if you want to walk with us.
Oh, I'd love to walk with you.
Oh,
Good to get some different company.
Although you won't be able to get a room there. It's an abandoned tavern.
Yeah, okay, I love archaeology. I'd love to see this.
It closed about a year ago. Just
Has
couldn't,
anyone ever been seen there? Anyone go in or out?
I mean, since it closed down, no. Maybe some kids might, snoop around, but it's pretty much abandoned.
Any
There's
rumors of
nothing
it being? Any rumors of it being haunted?
haunted?
Yeah, perhaps people have seen things move and not been able to explain it, or things have
Can't
been shifting around. No.
No, can't say I've heard that.
Have been any unexplained thefts in your town recently?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, they said they were all very nice people. They don't steal things, clearly.
Well, East Haven, they have the tradition of pickpocketing.
Yeah, East Haven for sure. I wouldn't go there unless you have a couple of bodyguards with you.
They are very low in spirit in East Haven.
Well,
Any more information we want to divulge to the first two people we met in this town?
By the way, we also you might have a way to end the endless winter. Just so you know.
what? You're kidding me. You hear that, Frank? Yeah, Tom, I hear.
These Three Musketeers, remember.
Well, we're heading to the ice. To the ice if you'd like to follow us.
Yeah, well, follow us. You show us Dinev's Rest.
Okay,
Yeah.
so on roll 20, I'm going to switch over to roll 20. Let's see here. There we go. So I'm going to switch over to roll 20. You can see Dinev's Rest. I'm going to put it on the board here so you can see. It's right near the ice, actually, right near the lake.
It's that ruin. I bet. Ah, so close.
Oh,
What's that ruin then?
It's a good question.
wants to find out.
I think it's just on the map. I don't think there's anything.
Oh, okay.
It looks like maybe a well that's kind of gotten broken up there.
Looks like a watchtower that fell over.
Actually, it does look like a watchtower. Yeah, it is
Yeah,
a
right. It was on
watchtower.
the lake.
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
fort.
Actually, it is totally a watchtower.
Hmm.
Yep, ruined watchtower. I apologize. It is. Yeah. And you know how I know that? Because it says it. All right. So, you head to Dinev's Rest. At the south end of town, you see a small inn. It's a drafty old building. It's boarded up. Windows are closed, and there's a crooked weather vane shaped like a rearing dragon.
Hey guys, what's up with that ruined watchtower?
Yeah. Oh, wait. It looks like it just fell into disrepair and then collapsed onto the lake.
Do you
Oh,
think
nuts.
do you think it's the secret to the endless winter?
I hear that the people of the 10 towns probably meet there and have secret meetings.
No. That's what I was thinking.
But we should probably ignore that for now.
All right. I'm gonna make a mental note of it and come back later.
Come back later, on your own, by yourself.
At dusk.
Ah. Do you have any weird cult hoodies?
No, I don't, because I'm not part of a weird cult. Because I'm not from the 10 towns.
The two fishermen point to the inn, and they say, "There you go, good old Denev's Rest. Rest in peace." If you're looking for an actual place to stay, you're gonna want to head to the uphill climb.
Is that a tavern?
Yeah, that's the only inn that is still working. So
Where
it's
is it?
still up. It's right before you get to the keep.
Oh, got it.
It's during the uphill climb.
Yep.
To the keep.
And I just labeled it on the map. So there you go.
Ah,
Okay.
so we just keep on going.
All right, where do you want to head?
I want to go to. Well, I'd like to go to Dinner's Rest.
Well, you're
Well,
right outside it. You're right
That's
outside.
right here.
Yeah,
I want to barge in.
Okay.
Not time for
Barging
lunch.
This is what I do: kick down Dwager Fortress doors.
All right, so you approach. The door is locked and or well, maybe not locked. Yeah, I guess it would be locked. It's locked and also boarded. The windows are all boarded. So how do you want to get in? Do you want to break in?
I'm gonna scout around and see if there's any entrance points.
Yeah. Looks like there was one of the windows towards the back. Looks like the boards were taken off.
How can we peer in there?
You have a light source?
I guess I'll cast a light on my shield as usual.
All right, so you look into the window, you kind of hold your shield up, and inside, it's a lot of empty space. A lot of the furniture and things like that were left behind are just a stray few items, like maybe a chair, a small table. But you do notice a couple of different items on the floor in the center of the what would be maybe a like a tap room.
Edmund,
Yes.
perhaps you should go and check it out using your rogue skills.
Perhaps I will.
I'm gonna send Muffin to scout out on the roof, see if there's any way in.
I'll approach stealthily into the tavern.
Into the tavern. Give me a muffin check. Give me a perception check for Muffin.
Give me a muffin check.
Let's just call it a muffin check. Perception
check.
is a muffin check.
That's just so cute.
Is this based on sight?
Yes.
Okay.
What'd he get?
He got an 11.
An 11. Okay. So Muffin starts to circle around above the roof, doesn't see anything, reports back to you. The coast is clear.
Thanks, buddy.
Edmund, give me a perception check as you climb into the... You want to do it stealthily?
Yeah, I'll do stealth.
Okay, so 11 perception and...
And then a stealth check. 16.
16. Okay, perfect. So you sneak in, you kind of hop down, you make barely any sound as you land on the wooden floor beneath you. The air is pretty musty in here. It does have like an odor, but you can't pinpoint it. When you walk in, you see that there are 6 small cots lining the wall of the tap room.
I kind of is everyone kind of watching as I go in and like kind of sneak through, or what's everyone else doing?
I'm
think
watching
Andrew
through the
is.
window.
Yeah, Andrew looks like he's watching from the
Alright.
window. I don't know what Rogal is doing.
So I'm gonna kind of like turn to.
I'm like looking around to make sure like nobody.
I turn towards Rogal and I put like 6 fingers up and I like kind of point in a direction of where the cots are and I go like 6 and then I do like a sleepy like bed kind of motion.
I like
that way.
stare at Edmund and I'm like, I just like look away.
And then
Luke says, I think he says there's 6 beds.
Oh. I like give you like a thumbs up.
And then, are there any like bags or items other than the cots? Can I see any like containers around?
You do see some discarded food items, perhaps like a cooking utensils, stuff like that. It looks like there was food made here within the last day or so.
Okay, it's not like covered in flies or whatever. It's just like it's been.
There's like no
pretty
flies
recent.
here in Icewind Dale, so
Well,
yeah.
yeah, I guess
But
that's
yes,
true.
I know what you mean.
Actually, fresh.
It's not
Pretty
fresh, but it's not like super old either. It would probably
It's
be within the
incredibly
last
well
day.
preserved.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and like motion to everyone to like kind of come in, but like stay quiet.
I'm gonna come in real stealthy, like.
I have chainmail and a -1 dex.
That's cool.
Actually, +0 dex.
So Rogal, you and Luke want to like stay outside and like keep watch, like for people walking by.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And then if I hear anything, I'm like, I tell Luke like we gotta run in there if we hear like a commotion
Yeah. He has his hand on his mace.
or his longsword.
Oh, you got him a longsword. Oh.
Yeah.
Well then.
I'm
Okay.
shield, longsword, and chainmail.
Okay. All right.
I'm
So
gonna
then
go
we-
in. I'm gonna go in, even though I have disadvantage on ability checks.
Give me a stealth
What?
check if you'd like to.
Stealth, right?
If you'd like to, yeah. And Andrew, are you going in as well?
Whoops.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rogal, you and Luke are standing kind of by the front door on the street, whereas the rest of the group is now inside the building from the back. They headed in. All right?
Mm.
Okay. So the area that you're in right now is a very large tap room, probably where there have been plenty of fires made and stories told, but, you know, has been closed for over a year. Someone has been using this. I think you all are pretty certain who it might be. All right. What are the stealth checks?
I'm gonna use my bless on mine. Hang on.
Did you have disadvantage?
Yeah,
No.
because I've grown
Oh.
scale now. Oh, 9.
Oh, because you had heavy armor, right?
Yeah.
9.
Well,
I got-
same with medium armor.
I got 11.
In 11. Okay, so in 11, yep, gotcha. And what's everybody's passive perceptions? Edmund, yours is 11?
10.
10?
14.
Julius?
13.
13. Okay. All right. Yeah, I know your Andrew's pretty high there. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, Andrew, you see Edmund reaching out, looking at the food items that were left out. Edmund, a Dwergar materializes right in front of you, pickaxe raised to strike. We're going into combat here.
Right.
Nice. The last.
You excited? You want
At
to
last we will reveal ourselves to the Dwegar. At last we will have revenge.
fight? Oh boy. All right, here we go. You can give me an initiative roll. Let's go with
I got a
CJ.
7.
Oh, 7? Okay, perfect. All right. So his sneak attack on you is going to hit a 22. And he's going to do 5 piercing damage with his axe. Or war pick, I should say. All right. Let's jump into combat here. So right now, in this large tap room, there are 6 beds up against the east wall. CJ, Edmund is there, kind of was kneeling over looking at the food stuff that was there. Everybody else probably in the middle of the room, and Rogal and Luke are outside the front door. You got a 7. The Dwergar got an 18. So that one that just attacked you is going to... Actually, no, he's not going to go. We'll go with someone... So another Dwergar is going to materialize. This time you're not surprised, per se, but he still is going to have a advantage on attacking you, CJ. Okay, because he was invisible. With a 17.
We'll hit.
A 17.
That hits.
All right, and it's going to do 6 damage. So far you've taken 11, I believe. It would go to the group now. So there's
Well, the first one was
2
me, and the second one was CJ, right? So.
Nope, both on CJ. There's 2
Oh, so I didn't take any
Dwergar-
damage.
No, there's
Right.
2 Dwergar that appear in front of CJ's character, in front of Edmund, and you and Flair. Jeez, you and Julius are in the middle of the room. All right, so group, you're up.
Am I adjacent? There's no map, right?
There's no map, but
Am I-
you can. It's small enough of a room that you could reach any place in one movement.
If
Am
someone
I within 5 feet of them?
No, but you can very easily get to them. Maybe they're 10 or so, 15 feet away.
Julius, do you want to go? I just want to give Edmund sneak attack. Do you want to? But I don't really want to be next to them because it'll mess up with my shooty spells. You want to go next to them, or what? You want me to go next to them? Oh, cool.
Well, we're in the middle of the room. You said,
Mhm.
or the
Yep.
2 of us are in the middle of the room.
Correct.
I was gonna try to move to a side of the room and cast Burning Hands as many of them appeared. As
So
I
then
could
it looks like
without getting you
Elias
guys.
would have to jump in there.
Well, you
Well,
go first. I'll
what are-
decide
what-
what I want.
What are Regal and Luke doing in the outside? Are they just like, nah?
Do we hear anything?
Well, I'm also gonna send Muffin out to start flapping and try to get their attention.
Okay. So how about Julius? You go first, then, and I'll
Okay.
move. I'll say Muffin's gonna. So Rogal, Muffin swoops down, lands on your shoulder, and he starts pecking at your like ear, and he's trying to pull you back towards the door.
Ah, what? I don't know. Like, takes me a second, but I'm like, oh crap! and I like jump in. I like bash open the door as hard as I can.
Okay, so telepathically he says to you, "They're getting attacked. Come on, let's go."
Wait, is this the first time I'm hearing Muffin communicate to me?
No.
telepath-
Unfortunately, I don't think he can communicate with you, but he's saying
Yeah.
it in his mind.
Oh, he was.
I'm hearing it, and I'm just saying, "Shut up, Muffin."
Yeah, I like.
I know.
So Julius, you now know that Rogal and Luke are probably headed in. What's
Okay.
your action?
All right. Well, since only 2 of them are there, I'm probably just gonna attack. You know what? Forget about it. I'm gonna go to an end of the room and try to blast as much of the area of the room with a Burning Hands without hitting my party members.
Yeah, so you can head up to like adjacent to Edmund, so you can be closer to him, maybe 5 feet away from him, so you're not engaged, and
Yeah.
blast the 2 Dwergar that snuck up on him.
All right.
Go for it. Roll your damage.
Not
What was the total?
9, half exactly.
Okay, both of them are going to fail. So,
Nice.
so a total of 9 damage to these Dwergar. Got it. Okay. All right.
Hope you
then we
came
go-
ready for a firefight.
Yeah, and this light that emits from it illuminates the room, and they cover their eyes. Obviously, they like it to be dark, so they're very much upset by this burning hand spell. All right, another Dwergar is going to appear, this time near Elias. Elias, actually no, from across the room, it's going to reveal itself as it throws a javelin at you.
At me,
Yeah.
I'm going to impose disadvantage with Ward and Flame.
Fair enough. So a 10 is not going to hit.
Oh.
All right, so it throws a javelin at you, and it looks like it's then starting to move closer to the window. All right, you're up, group.
You want to go next, Joey?
Oh, is it our turn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I slam my my shield arm into the door, and I motion to Luke to like, come on.
Give me a strength check. I'll give you advantage because Luke is going to help you break down that door.
Okay. Athletics, right?
Yeah.
Did it roll? Alright.
Yep, rolled. Ooh, a 25. Nice job. So, Joey, your action, along with Luke's help, is to break down this door. You kick in the door, and you see two Dwergar surrounding Edmund. You see one Dwergar headed to the window, and Julius and Elias are trying to dodge javelin attacks and stuff like that.
Do I have enough movement to catch the one heading for the window?
No, that would be on the opposite side of the tap room. So I'd say that if you'd like to use your movement, you could catch up to it. But again, you don't have an attack action because you broke down the door.
So can I move and attack the one next to Edmund?
I don't believe you can attack. The action was to break down the
okay.
door.
Yeah.
But you could get to the window if you'd like.
Yeah, I'd like to move to the window and maybe like intercept.
Sure. So you can catch up to the Dwergar that's about to perhaps jump through the window. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to like grapple it if I have like an attack of opportunity.
Sure. Well, that won't. Yeah. I don't know if you can grapple with an attack of opportunity. I'm not sure on that one. I don't know. Look it up while it comes around to your turn. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So Luke will also go at this moment. He'll move over towards Edmund to give him a buddy with sneak attack.
Oh.
So he's. You can't. Okay. So Luke unsheathes his longsword and runs into battle with Edmund, and he says, "I've got your back." Edmund, you're up.
That's it. Did Elias?
Oh, I still
I
have to
thought
go.
you
Is
did.
there anyone within 5 feet of anybody within Edmund yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Luke just moved in. Mm-hmm.
Okay. If I do Burning Hands, how many can I get? 2 of them? Or 3 maybe?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna say that Julius from his spot was able to get both of those 2 that were there, but it's gonna be hard because you're gonna have 3 of your allies in front of you now, so you might have a hard time hitting them. Maybe you can snipe one of them with it.
I'm gonna fire Guiding Bolt at the one that's run into the window.
Okay. Roll your attack.
Yep.
I would have loved to have seen it play out in real time, where just Julius and Elias run to the corners and just blaze through. With burning
That's 16 because I'm not advantage or disadvantage.
That will hit.
Okay, great.
And damage?
17.
Nice
Wow.
rolls.
Okay, 17 damage to that one. That's bloodied. And you now, I believe everyone gets a advantage to hit that one?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So everyone remember that. If you attack the one at the window, it's going to have advantage.
We'll go.
That is it for the group. Am I correct? Oh, no, Edmund.
No, I still gotta go. So I'm gonna attack the one that I'm gonna attack the one that attacked me first.
Sure.
Neither of these 2 have been hit by anybody, right?
No, Julius hit him with a burning hands for 9.
So I'm gonna go with a short sword. Oof, 12.
Okay. That will not hit, unfortunately.
And then can I have drawn both of my short swords at this point, or only one? Because it was kind of like a
Do you think you would
surprise.
have had one of those swords out, at least, when you were sneaking around?
Probably not.
Okay. Then I'd say
No.
you say no.
Okay. And I think that I will. All right, I can.
While you're
bonus-
thinking,
I will bonus
Julius,
action
roll me a
disengage.
d20. Oh, okay. Okay, disengage, sure.
A bonus action disengage and try and kind of move away from these 2 towards, I guess,
The center of the room?
the center of the room, or either of my 2 allies, either Elias. I'll probably move towards
Elias
Julius,
is in the
because I know he
center.
has a sword.
Say it again.
I'll move towards Julius because I know he can fight with a sword also.
Okay, Julius is only like maybe 10 feet behind you, so he'll be quick to get to. So you want to go 10 feet back, just so
Yeah.
you're out of contact with the Dwergar. Now the only person that's engaged with the Dwergar is Luke.
Is Luke.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Okay, Julius, roll me a d20 for initiative next round.
All right.
All right, you win with a 10. I rolled
Solid
a 2.
10.
All right, group, you may go.
I'm going last, so you can kill that guy I guided and bolted.
I wanna
Actually, yeah. Let's let
Rogal,
Rogal.
you finish the guy off.
I want to do it with non-lethal damage.
Okay.
Really?
Wait, why do you guys want me to murder? I don't know.
They came out there. They're trying to kill us.
I mean, it's fine. We can keep one of them alive. We need to interrogate them more about Zardarok.
Screw it. All right, I cleave into this dude's skull. Wait.
Non-lethally, I cleave into
Yeah.
this guy's
Wait.
skull.
So did you change your mind?
All right. Yeah, I would like to do some non-lethal damage.
No blood was shed.
Yeah.
All right,
17.
17 hits. And you also have advantage on it, so roll again.
Oh wait, what?
Yep, Andrew cast Guiding Bolt on this guy, so
Whoa.
you get advantage.
Alright, so I guess here's the second roll.
Yep.
In case I roll a 20.
Yep, so you're good with the 17. Roll your damage.
Yeah.
For
So that plus 6. So 10 damage.
10 damage, gotcha. Alright. That one is dead. You have killed him.
Wait, what? I said non-lethal.
Awesome.
Oh, okay, sorry, I thought you changed your mind.
Nah.
You said to cleave
when
into
you
his skull.
when you said
Sorry.
yeah.
No, I did announce at the end.
Okay.
But yeah, I like take my the flat end of my axe and I
Yeah.
bash it over the back of his head.
Okay, so that one goes down, is not dead. The one that Edmund hit Edmund first, enlarges himself, and he's actually going to chase after Edmund. I would say that Luke is going to get an attack of opportunity on him as he leaves combat from him. So Luke will roll a 19, so that's a 25. Let's roll his damage with a longsword, a d8 plus his strength of 2, so 6 damage to the Dwergar. That Dwergar is also bloodied now, but he's large and in charge, and he's rumbling and tumbling towards Edmund. Edmund, he lifts his enlarged war pick towards you. A 15?
That will miss.
Wow, okay. All right.
Nice.
And then the other Dwergar will go after you. So, your turn, group.
Now I've got.
Actually, if you want to go, I'm next to you.
Yeah. Are you also next to the Dwergar?
I believe so. I picture like us at all the way on the end of the room, and then the Dwergar ran up to us.
Okay. Then I will attack. I will draw my other short sword in this instant and attack the
enlarged Dwergar.
enlarged Dwergar first. Oof, gonna miss.
Yep, 10.
And then come with the offhand short sword. 17.
That'll hit, and proc sneak attack because of Julius.
Yes.
All right,
Only 8.
8 damage. However, that is enough to kill him. He was attacked by the Burning Hands and by Luke, and now your sneak attack. So he's down. He shrinks back to normal size and lays at your feet. We go to the other Dwergar who's going to enlarge himself and hit Luke. He's going to go for Luke.
It says,
He's gonna hit.
As I kill the Dwergar, I say, "You shouldn't have attacked Zardarok's messenger."
You say call Zardarok out?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so Luke drops to 0. He goes down after getting hit by this enlarged war pick. He will start taking death saving throws this turn. So you're up, group.
Jeez,
Luke,
that was fast.
you see Luke just get smacked by this massive war pick, and the brand new armor you just got him is now penetrated. Yeah, he's got a nice big battle scar in the in that armor now.
Ah! Like,
Alright.
wait, what?
I'm sorry, Zoe. Joey's the only one who was like, no! Everyone else is just like Tom and like,
All right,
Okay.
there's only one more that we can see currently, right?
Yeah. Go on,
Alright.
Julius.
I will send Muffin towards it and say, Muffin, peck at his eyes, and then I'll run up to him and strike with Faisal.
You got it, boss. And
So how much
Muffin
damage did he
flies
take?
right now.
Well, Muffin is giving me advantage.
Yeah, Muffin's just aiding. But go ahead, roll your attack.
Hell yeah.
ooh!
So that's a crit.
That's a crit.
And as I crit, I also yell, fill this foe with accursed, thunderous energy, booming blade.
Okay, roll your damage with the booming blade. Okay, so 11? Is that what it says?
So that's 11 total, and then I step back, and he's just filled with the booming energy. So I step away from him, so he's got to walk towards us.
Gotcha. Andrew, I believe you're
Okay.
last.
Are you moving away so that he'll get an up attack if you do that? Or does that stop it?
I get
He
no.
has the
I have
mobility.
Yeah,
Mobile
mobile.
feet. Okay,
Oh,
Andrew.
no.
What
Okay,
does
well, I'm
Elias do?
gonna run at this guy. Get right next to him and smack him in the head with Lightbringer.
Lightbringer coming out.
Bring in some light. Where's Lightbringer gone?
Ugh, an 8. Not going to be enough there.
And as
Any
a bonus
actions?
action,
Yeah.
I'm going to do healing word on Luke.
Okay.
He gets I think 6 hit point. No, my spellcasting ability modifier. What's that?
Yeah,
It's
6.
4, right?
Yeah, so he gets 6
Yeah,
hit
6 points.
back.
So Luke, does the classic, wakes up, inhales, and he clutches his shoulder where the war pick was just at, and he sits up and looks around to get his bearings. And that's the end of the round, correct?
Yep.
Yep. So let's roll one more. Joey, give me a d20. All right, I got a 4. You got a 12. You're up, group.
I see
There's
Luke
one-
is like injured.
Yeah, one enlarged Dwergar in the middle of the
And-
room.
I charged the Dwargar.
Go for it. Roll your attack.
Smite him.
I do. I smite him.
Well, roll to hit first.
Actually,
Really?
wait, hold on.
Re-
Wait,
really?
I'm gonna do scorching smite. Right? That's a bonus or searing smite.
You could do it, yeah.
I wanna make this guy.
Oh,
better.
actually, that makes sense because he he one-shot Luke.
Yeah.
No advantage, right?
You don't get advantage for anything, I don't think.
Yeah.
Right.
Ooh.
Oh,
In 11.
I'm gonna use my screw it, use my daily bless. Alright.
Okay, that's just a d4, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
15.
15. Does it work?
You do not hit.
Damn.
Don't hit on a 15.
No.
Ah.
Oof, that's a spell
close.
that's never gonna come back.
Close.
Actually, it's still activated until I hit him.
He's not gonna last this
He's
round.
not gonna last.
We go to the Dwergar. The Dwergar will attack you, though, now that you've tried to smite him. So let's roll his war pick. He raises this hefty pick in the air. What's your AC?
My AC is 18.
All right, he's gonna hit you with a 19.
Ooh.
All right,
Should've bought the split.
I think it would still
still
hit.
would have hit you. 14 piercing damage.
-3, right?
Yeah,
All right, so 11.
11 piercing damage. And group, who's next? Who wants to?
Well, now Rogal's next to him, so I'm going to run up
Yep, good idea.
and stabby stab.
Good idea. Get that sneak attack.
First attack.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
Let's see the damage, though. You never know. Oh my god.
20.
20 damage. How do you kill him, CJ?
I mean, I just kind of like run up, and he's enlarged, so like as I bring the sword up, it just pierces his gut, and then kind of just swing the blade across. But I do turn to Rogal as I'm killing him, like cheerfully, and I go, "Rogal, I've never seen you fight with such fury and passion before. I am proud of you." As I'm just like ending this guy's life.
Putting out my axe, like, just like, so annoying.
Your axe is literally like emanating this like fiery aura. It's ready to just hit something.
Not
Actually,
me.
yeah, screw it. I smash it into like a table and I ignite it.
The table lights on fire. I believe it's because it's white hot intensity and it deals fire damage and can ignite into flames. So there's a burning wooden table in the middle of this empty tap room.
Split in half too.
It's split in half. The floor may catch on fire if somebody doesn't put it out.
I think I can just like put it out with my mind, right?
Oh, I don't know. Can you?
With my mind.
Mind powers.
Mind.
Be on it.
I'm putting you out, fire.
No, but I think I can uncast it.
I don't think so. The flames that ignite from something are just like on fire now.
All right, I use my cold breath.
No.
I attack a stool and use green flame blade.
There's just things on fire in this place.
Like,
Burn it all.
you basically took a lighter, put something on fire with that, and then turned off the lighter. The thing is still on fire.
The magic to ignite your axe is magical, yes, but I think once you hit something, it just as it ignites, and it would follow the regular rules. So we'll just say, though, that you could put it out. You like take out a blanket or something and you smother it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Luke gets up slowly and shakily, picks up his longsword, and looks pretty defeated as he heads over to the group. And he says to you in a really, like, dour tone that he's just... Sorry, I just wasn't quick enough.
I hug him. I'm like no, absolutely not. You did wonderfully there.
How did I
Like-
live?
Um,
I look at this, and he shows you this massive hole in his armor that the pick hit into.
that is the magic of Lathander.
Are you
Grace of
serious?
Lathander.
Lathander has
you're-
greater purpose for you.
Maybe all those prayers to the Frostmaiden.
He says, I've never prayed to the
Such a
Frostmaiden.
downer.
What? I didn't say anything.
He says, so Lathander did this?
Yeah.
And he like,
Well, yes, through Elias, my teacher in the ways of Lathander's light.
so if I die, can you bring me back?
Not really, no.
Give us a couple more, I don't know.
You just heal grievous injuries.
All right, so
Me,
Well, actually, that's not actually. I died and came back. Both me and Elias died and came back.
depending on the choices Elias makes, maybe after one more quest, we'll have the ability to do that.
Or
Don't break the immersion.
to cast fireballs and blow things up.
Don't break the immersion.
Well,
Luke
you
is
get that for
interested.
free.
Yeah, that's true.
Luke says,
It's
So
gonna be
wait.
great. We're gonna upgrade from 2 burning hands to 2 fireballs.
Luke raises his hand again as if to answer a question. He says, so anytime that we get hurt, you can heal us? To Elias.
Well, it depends upon Lathander's will. If
Hmm.
Lathander wills it to be so,
That's incredible.
yes.
I like this Lathander.
But there was only 3 Daygard that attacked us and 6 cots. We should still be careful.
Hmm.
Keep your
Alright.
wits about you.
Speaking of healing somebody, that one over there that Rogal knocked out, we should probably, wake him up, ask him some questions.
I'll go over to him and cast Spare the Dying, which will make him become stable.
Okay. Yeah, the Dwergar will wake up, and he'll see his friends there.
I do want
Dead
to
on the
wrap
floor.
the chain that I just bought around him.
Okay, you could tie him up, yeah.
Tie him up with the chain at least.
And he wakes up, and he sees Elias hovering over him. He spits at you.
I'll
Now,
punch him in
now.
the face.
Is that
What
any
do you-
way to greet Zardarok's messenger?
You are
I
not
punch him in the
Zardarok's messenger. All
Yeah.
Dwergar speak like this.
Of course, we're Zardarok's messenger. Look what we brought. I take out that giant hunk of Chardolin.
You just you one-hand it, no gloves, just
Holden Charlotte.
Yep.
No glove.
his eyes widen when he sees the Chardolin.
If we were not messengers of Zardarok, would we have such gifts for him?
It's too late. Zardarok does not need gifts. He's ready.
Is he now?
Yes.
Where is he so that we can greet him and his glory?
You will never find our fortress.
You sure about that? Because I heard it's like not too far from here.
You are mistaken.
Oh, is it further away from here? Is it very far from here?
Yes. It is far, but the Dwergar are cunning. We
Oh,
can get
okay, so
places.
Is it at the top of Kelvin's cairn?
No, Kelvin's Cairn outpost is simply a foothold. Zardarok's fortress. And he catches on to what you're doing and he says, I know what you are doing. I will not give you any information.
you've already given us all the information we need. We know that it's far away from here, so all we'll have to do is search far away from here. We'll find it eventually.
The mountains are very hard to traverse. You
Ah.
will never find it.
So it is in the mountains.
You've
You have already given up where the location is. There are only so many mountains it could be on.
He gets
Well, best tell us
tight-lipped.
everything we need to know.
He gets tight-lipped now, and he won't speak.
I'm going to search him for a map or something.
He does have a similar map of the 10 towns, but only the 3 locations, like the one you have, are labeled. So he has like a duplicate of that map.
So I'll point out to him. So there's 3 locations here. There's no mention of a 4th location.
He doesn't say anything.
It's okay. It's exactly where Dirth said it would be. He told us where it would be. Dirth, and remember?
Nildar?
What?
Nildar was the other brother.
Yes, Nildar and Dirth. They both gave us the information we need. They told us where it was. This guy, we should have told him that Dirth and Nilgar told us where to go. we were coming here because of Danneth and Nilgard. Did they not send another Dwargar ahead? And I kind of look at them. I'm just throwing names out like Danneth, Nilgar, Zardarak, best friends.
Shadowlin.
Yeah,
If you
Danneth
have-
told us where to go.
Danneth told us where to go. We were just on our way there. We were coming to get you guys to go there. Now your
Wait.
friends attacked us.
If Danneth and Nildar have not told you where the keep is, then I will not betray their trust.
They told us where it is. We just wanted to get you guys so that we could all go together.
You lie.
Okay. Clearly
Kill me.
there's...
What did he
I
say?
will get out. Kill me.
Do you
while
have
you
any
have the
last
chance.
words?
Do you have... Yes.
May Zardarak reign.
Okay,
Very well.
Edmund. Let's get rid of this one.
And I take out one of Danneth's daggers. And I hold
Eyes
it
go
up.
wide again. Yeah.
And I say, I'm sorry that you must die at the hand of Danneth. And then I,
Wait!
and
Maybe we should let Luke do it.
Whoa.
A bloody
I,
he needs a bloody in.
I want to make sure that he's really on our side.
Yeah, he could be with the way guy.
Really messed up.
I stop like halfway and I kind of look at Julius, like questioning him, and then I'm like, if you insist, and then I flip the dagger over and I hand it to him, handle first.
Luke,
I fold my arms and look at him.
I give him some instruction. I say, put the point under the chin and thrust into the brain.
Luke looks mortified. You know, his skin
Whoa.
is dark, but he you can see he's clearly, like, all the blood just escapes. He's very pale for his complexion, and he looks around at everyone. Elias telling him to do it, and he looks to Rogal finally.
Like no. I like stop this. I'm like I put the guys out. Like let's let them do their work, and I like escort him outside.
Luke very gladly turns around and walks out of the place. Walks out of the Danneth.
And then take the dagger and I flip it back over so I'm holding the handle, and then just one
Ooh.
quick motion into the Dwargar.
Wow, you guys are getting dark.
Dark.
Oh, there's no dawn here. It's awful.
I
We've
know.
got
I know.
extreme
This
measures.
It
Like-
changes people. All right, so Edmund, you kill this Dwargar, and I've decided, by the way, those daggers. We had
Mhm.
talked a little bit last week about this, and for people who are watching the stream, I have decided these are going to be magical weapons. So these are +1 daggers. They are called Mind Poison daggers. They are going to obviously be +1 magical weapons, so +1 to attack and damage. They also standard deals a d6 psychic damage, in addition to the whatever piercing damage a dagger would do. However, I decided something else, CJ.
What is that?
So you can make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw once per day with this dagger. You choose. It only happens when you hit, so you choose when you hit something. And that 1d6 will go to 3d6 on a successful DC 15 Wisdom saving throw. All right?
What happens on a failure?
Well, actually, sorry, I messed up. You make a Wisdom saving throw. However, it automatically goes to 3d6. It's a once per day thing. It goes to 3d6 once per day. But if you fail, you also take that psychic damage.
Okay.
All right, so it will automatically do 3d6 once per day. You can choose when to use it. But if you fail that DC 15 Wisdom saving throw, you take the 3d6 damage as well.
Okay. That's a very powerful. I hope you understand how powerful this is that you're giving me.
Oh, I'm ready for it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm ready for it.
Just because that becomes
A ton.
a
Yes.
lot of d6s if I do sneak attack and crit.
Yep. Well, I was gonna say though, on a crit, I don't think it would double. On
We
crit.
won't double those. Okay.
It's like a separate, yeah, like just a mind damage that it does. So it's not going to be a part of the crit.
Okay.
But the rest of it, I'm all good with. Sneak attack, the extra. It's only once per day.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right? Yeah.
And so normally it's a D4 plus a D6.
Yep, straight up, D4 plus D6 psychic damage. All right. As I said earlier, I think the adventure is great, but it doesn't do a good job of giving like magical weapons and items and stuff like that. Some items are different, but like Joey got a cool item, magical item, the Amulet of Health. But I want to make sure that you guys have some options here. So I think that's going to be cool, and I can't wait to see when you decide to use the max psychic damage effect.
Yes, this would be exciting. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Alrighty. You also have to attune to it, obviously.
And I
All right,
attune to
so-
both of them.
Yes. hmm
Okay. And they take up. Okay.
Okay, so everybody, let's decide where we go next.
Do you want to search the rest of the place, the basement, the upstairs?
Yeah, is there
search
any-
the Dwagar?
Oh yeah, you can
Yeah.
give this place a thorough search. If you take like an hour or so, you will find more supplies, items, but nothing with information, like nothing that has any sort of like, you're looking for Zardarok's location and stuff like that. But you do know it's in the mountains at this point.
Perhaps we should head to the keep and speak with these mercenaries.
Yeah. So there's
Okay.
no more Dwagar there, it's just 3.
That you found. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, the keep.
So no,
So it's
no like loose floorboards.
None that you can find. No.
Okay.
So it's a short walk from here to the keep, but it is uphill. And as you approach, you see this sturdy stone castle, devoid of warmth and ostentation, squats atop a cliff overlooking the town and the frozen harbor. Warding the castle entrance are thick, battle-hardened wooden doors. 4 cylindrical guard towers have wind-worn flags bearing the town's heraldry fluttering above their tiled conical roofs. These towers are connected by icy battlements and parapets. Atop the castle walls and within the guard towers, torches flicker. I'm going to switch over the map for a moment. You're going to be able to place your characters here. Actually, we'll place them where you should start. All right. Rogal, Luke, Julius, Elias, and Edmund. Can you see?
No.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Let me check with the lighting here.
Yeah, I also can't see.
That is strange. Why can't you see? You should be able to see. Yeah, that is strange, because you should be able to see. Lighting is on, but you have your lighting set. Let's see, something wrong with the map here. As you're walking up to the keep, though, what are you guys discussing?
Lunch.
Man, did you see me kill those Dwergar?
Oh my god.
And you killed that last one at the end. It seemed to
think
do
I killed all
excessive
3
damage.
now.
You did? You do? Did you?
I did kill all 3.
Oh yeah. For a second, I thought Rogal killed one, but I guess
No, he
he
only
did.
knocked that one out.
He did.
He knocked that one out, and then he missed the other one and attacked the table.
Wow.
And then the other one, I ran through after he ran at me.
I truly am lucky to have run across the leader of the Three Musketeers.
What a legend.
They will call me the Dwergar Slayer.
I figured it out. I had you on the GM layer. All right, so you should be able to see your characters now. I'm going to move over the map.
I just see a. Oh, there we go. Now, there we go.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Okay, so right there. Can you all see? Rogal, you can see as well?
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah.
It's a big place.
A very tiny amount.
Oh, okay, I'll make it bigger. It is the Aurora time, so you could probably see a little bit better at this point. Okay. Yes, as you notice, all these squares are actually 10-foot squares, so luckily you're kind of sectioned off within a square. You can see your movement will be 5 feet. It's a huge castle. Honestly, it's a big castle. I think I have art even to show you. So, as you approach, you see the tower in the background. The tower's in the background, I should say. Let's see here. That's not what I want. All right. So, how do you want to approach? Do you want to go right up to the front gate?
I knock on the gate.
Saunter.
I saunter onto the gate.
Okay.
Is there anyone else around? Are there guards posted anywhere, or?
Yeah, there are guards
Any
up
of these
top.
mercenaries?
Yes. Yeah, there are. I love how I can never find the art though. I feel like it's so simple, like to search for it, but I don't see it whenever I want it. Which is annoying. It should be right here. Yeah, I can't find it. I'll look for the art another time. It's a cool castle. Unfortunately, I don't want to waste time looking for it. Okay, so
Cool.
the
but you guys can't see it.
it is so cool, and you can't see it. I can't see it either. I see it in my book, but I can show you. There you go. For the stream people first. There we go. For you.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's a cool castle.
Can you see it?
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. I
What's
thought
the
you were just
building?
doing
What's the building to the left of it?
that's the inn.
The inn. The mountain, or what is it called? The uphill climb. All right.
Are there any like bats flying around?
Bats?
Yeah.
No bats flying around. No.
Is there like do I hear like a howling of a wolf as we approach?
It's not Barovia.
Are there any ravens lofted?
Lofted.
Actually,
Lofted
funny
on
you
the
say
tower.
that.
Ravens lofting around.
Funny you say that. There is a raven perched atop one of the west tower. But that's not what draws your attention. 2 guards appear at the top of the gate, and they look down at you and they say, "Who approaches the keep?"
It is I, Julius Valerian, and
And
the
us.
the Three Musketeers.
Hurrah!
The Three Musketeers have arrived.
So the two guards at top say, "What is your business here at the keep?"
We've come to Speaker Siever.
Siever. Yeah.
Siever.
The speaker is unable to hold guests at the moment.
Well, we're not guests. We're close friends.
How so?
We have been sent by the Speaker of Danneth from East Haven.
Oh yeah, Minnetuck.
We demand an audience.
Did you say Olga Minotaur?
Yes.
Zardarok sent us.
Do you say those things?
Like,
No. I don't think you say those things. Okay.
like random names.
You don't say Prudence sent you, did you? No.
Dear Prudence.
The guard says no one is allowed in.
Well,
Why
guys,
is
I
that?
don't-
No.
I guess we should just be on our way.
Yeah, we'll be on our way.
We'll
Wait,
just
we have business.
head back down the mountain.
Again,
You
what
guys should turn
business do
around
you
and
have?
go back to where you came from.
What business do you have?
We
We
were
have
told
news.
by Danneth of the 10 towns. I like look at Luke awkwardly.
The speaker is too sick to entertain guests, even
are.
for important information. You can report it to us, and we will deliver the message.
Don't we know that that's a blatant lie and the speaker isn't there?
No,
No,
I
No?
don't think so.
I thought the speaker's been gone for weeks.
they haven't seen the speaker.
are these people wearing black?
Yes, they're wearing all black garb. They also have, well, it's kind of high up on the tower. Give me a perception check.
A what
I
check?
kind of,
Perception.
Yeah, perception. Go ahead, CJ.
I shout back. If the speaker is ill, we have the finest healer in all of the
14.
10 towns here with us.
All right, I go like
14,
this.
Andrew, on the
Yeah.
perception.
Yeah.
You can see that they are wearing two small amulets that stick out above over their robes and armor. Actually, they're wearing it outside of their winter clothes.
I'm going to whisper to everyone except for Regal, who's not here. These look like Zataran filth.
Wait, who's not here?
I thought I was there.
Regal, he's run up to the door.
Oh, you're
he
not
made-
that far away from each other, though. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, he'll hear as well.
Well, I guess you could keep it secret within the three of you because he is a bit 10 feet or so, 15 feet or
Yeah.
so ahead of you.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay, so you say what to the group?
These look like Zentarum filth.
Why would you suspect that of these men?
Black, wearing black, amulets. Speaker suspiciously ill-disposed.
Did not we know that the black troop was the ones? What were they? The black.
The
Black
black
swords.
sword.
The black sword was the name of the group that was
The mercenary group? Yep.
the mercenary group
Mm-hmm.
that
Yes,
he
we
had
did.
hired.
Yes,
do
we
not
know
believe that. The Zentarum. I am not familiar with the Zentarum using that name, but if you suspect,
I suspect that these
Perhaps.
may be Zentarum.
perhaps we should.
We should capture one and interrogate them.
Well,
Oh man.
no.
I mean, it's
yes,
it's a
but
pretty
also
pretty big place.
perhaps we should leave for now
And come back.
and come
Find a-
back and perhaps not knock on the door.
I imagine there's other entrances.
I think if we're gonna alert everyone to our presence everywhere we go, this newcomer is gonna have to learn to strike to kill.
Luke looks anxiously at you, Julius, and puts his hand kind of at his sword, at his side. I'm ready. He says, "I'm ready."
At his sword or at his side?
Well, kind of hand hovering over his sword.
He puts
Yes.
one hand on his side and then one hand kind of like this, and then he tilts over and pours himself out.
Yes, use that.
So, Luke says, "Yes, we do have one of the best healers." Kind of chiming in after
Yeah, I do.
Edmund.
We have a great healer. If the speaker is sick, perhaps he can take a look at him and perhaps heal him, make him better.
The
Isn't that
guard,
right?
the guard says,
Elias?
"Speaker Crannoc Siever has no need for your heathen rituals."
Whoa.
Oh,
What?
bad.
Excuse me?
What sort of non-heathen rituals do you use?
Yeah, what
Yeah.
god do you worship, man on the wall?
Personally offended us.
State your message and be gone.
Not looking good, fellas.
So let's just walk
Let's
off
look
down
up a
to the end.
message. Our message is for Speaker Siever.
Go on.
The lake is still frozen.
I like Regal laughs in character.
That is from East Haven. Carry on.
All right.
I wanted
So
you to know.
are you turning away now?
Yeah, we're gonna turn
Yeah.
away.
Okay.
Thank you for your kindness and hospitality.
All right. So as you're walking away back down the hill that you came from, you hear some shouting up top. No, 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 no. Let them in. Let them in. And up from the top of the gate, you see, I'm just going to put the token here so you can see. You see a tiefling. The tiefling peers over the top and says, "My dear sirs, I apologize. This has been a misunderstanding. We've actually been expecting you.
Fantastic.
Open the
I knew
gates."
that word would get it to you.
Who told you about our arrival?
Now, we have a lot to discuss. We can talk once you get inside. Please, open the gates, and do not be rude to our guests. We want to make them feel welcomed.
And then bats fly out.
We want them to be extra comfortable.
You must be tired. Open the gates. Allow them to come in. And the guards move to the side, and the gate begins to open. And that's where we're going to leave it.
Oh my god.
Thunder
That's where we're gonna leave
cracks as the.
I went.
Yeah, I cast Thermatology and thunder literally cracks.
So, next time, we are going to enter into the keep. Now that you have been led in by this very, very gracious tiefling host. All right, everyone. We have started the Black Swords quest. Next time on Icewind Dale.
Ooh, we're gonna get black swords.
Have a wonderful rest of the week, everyone. We will be back on Tuesday at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Anything left to say?
That was a pretty ominous voice you gave this character.
Yeah, seriously.
What do you mean? He's so nice.
He's only part demon, you know.
Yeah, right.
He's a tiefling. You've met tieflings before. Come on.
Tieflings are great.
Tieflings
Yeah.
are great. Good
All
people.
right, everybody. See you on the tabletop.